What's the vibes? It's your man SuavenyV. Here back with another video. I seen this before, but I ain't had a chance to react to it. I want to react to it. It's this video I seen with this guy. I guess he a stepdad. This ain't the original video. This is off somebody else's page, and it says the stepdad I guess been taking care of this young lady, of this girl, and I guess she's about to graduate. And he got a ticket, but you know how that shit go. Certain people get the ticket, and I guess he got the ticket, and then I guess the mom convinced the little girl that your dad should go. So that's a big thing. And my man, he kind of in shock, and he in shambles, and his feelings hurt, and I understand him. But I just want to give my perspective and say, like, the guy don't even know that he in the wrong. And I'm gonna break, and in this video I'm gonna break down each point of why he's wrong and what he did wrong. You know what I'm saying? Even so, because there's two parts to this story. Like, the guy, the stepdad, I'm gonna break down at which points is at he wrong, and then I'm gonna break down why um the biological father ain't wrong, and then the child ain't wrong, and the mama ain't wrong. But the stepdaddy, he ain't wrong for feeling how he feeling, but he wrong for saying how he's saying what he's saying. But let's tune in and check it out.
Hello. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on? Hey, I got a question for you. I just left our daughter's house, your daughter's house, and you know she's graduating.
Man, she got a house already.
And she was telling me that she wanted, I guess her biological father just came back into her life or whatever the case after 17 years, and she wanted him to come to the graduation, but in order for that to happen, I have to give up my ticket, and she told me that you knew something about this. Yeah, I didn't know something about it. And so, you don't think it's a problem?
Hold on, wait. First of all, you gotta listen to her tone and in her voice, because in the video ain't showing. The video is not showing the woman. So I don't know how the woman look. I don't know how the mother look, but I can tell from observing. I got great observing skills. I can listen to how nonchalant she sound and how nonchalant she is. So it's a red flag for dealing with a woman that don't even care. She don't acknowledge your effort. She don't acknowledge your worth, and she don't acknowledge what you did. So first of all, I can already tell by her voice that she don't even care. So in the beginning, if a good man, a responsible man, a man with integrity, a man with morals, if a good man meets a woman in a vulnerable situation and she got kids and she need help, and the man feel like he can help her, damn, I lost my train of thought. The woman, she'll act like she care. But I learned from experience, and I learned from, like, watching other people in videos and seeing a situation. A woman to act like she care, and she'll be, even if a woman wants something from you, when you first meeting her, she'll change her voice, like her tone of voice. Her tone of voice. Appreciate that new subscriber. Her tone of voice, a change, like a woman to put on her squeaky voice. A woman to put on her, she'll kind of get extra, it'll be an extra moan to it. It'll be extra soft, so a man can feel sorry for her. Like, I'm in Brooklyn, so I had a guy tell me, hey man, you better watch out for girls that come to you with a sad story. And because they'll come to you with a sad story and be like, dang, I need this and I need that. And if you a good person, you be like, huh, I do it. Not knowing that's something not knowing that's something that she's doing on purpose. So let's tune in. We're gonna keep going.
Like after 17 years? Like you don't think that's don't think it's a problem at all. Because if she want her daddy back in her life, put her daddy back in her life. So you want me? So after 17 years, this dude come around. Look, he can be there, but y'all want me to give him my ticket to let him come? Don't I paid for that entire graduation? No, listen, I got her first grade. Okay, and we appreciate everything that you did. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna be her daddy, and she wants her daddy to come back in her life. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Well, yeah, she is kind of right on that part. Like, the mother said, um, the daughter wants the biological father back in her life, and I guess the biological father wanna gets back in the child life. It ain't nothing wrong with that, but it is something wrong with that because you left her and then now you coming back. So what gonna happen if you leave her again? So you gotta consider that. You know what I'm saying? So this guy, he paid for the graduation and he paid for her a house. This a good man.
Trifling as hell, man.
Yeah, that trifling as hell.
So what's up with you and him? Y'all back together or something? Because it has to be something to it. Because ain't no man after 17 years, ain't no man just gonna pop back up and I want to be at your graduation now. Ain't no man do it. And what type of man is he? What you mean? What type of man is he? Listen, he's gonna come back in his daughter's life. Any type of man.
And then you gotta look at the fact that she is defending the biological father, and then the stepdad, he says, "So what y'all got going on? You taking up for him? Y'all back talking? Y'all back messing around?" So as a man, if you already think that, it automatically is going back around. They already like circling the block. They already like rekindling old situations. So let me just break this shit down. So I'm gonna say how he wrong as the stepdad, and he may not even know this. So I'm gonna break down a couple things he wrong. So as the stepdad, number one, you wrong for wifing up a girl that been fucked before. Number one. Number two, you wrong for wifing up a girl that done been with another man. And the reason why you don't wife up a girl that been with another man, because a guy like me, any girl that I ever been with, if I see her today, I can hit today. So any guy that's like me or better than me, we don't give a fuck if we used to fuck that girl back in high school. She will give us some pussy today. So that's the scary part about dealing with a girl that been with another man before, because if a girl fuck 27 niggas and you the 28th nigga, she'll go back and fuck all them niggas. That's just a fact. So he wrong for wifing up a girl that been with another man before, that she been fucked before, and she got kids from another man. You don't never ever wife up a girl that got kids from another man, because me, I wouldn't even respect a man if he can't still fuck his baby mama. Like, men put stamps on women just so they can fuck her forever. I remember an old head told me, "Hey, young blood, you want to know how you can keep her in your life?" I said, "How?" He said, "Have a baby from her." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, young blood. Only thing you gotta do is have a baby from her." I told that nigga this. I said, "Hey, old school. I'm that nigga. I'm the shit, and I'm that dude, bro. I automatically can fuck that girl forever, nigga. I ain't gotta put no damn baby in her." So a lot of niggas be fucking girls' lives up by putting babies in them. They think they can fuck forever by doing that. That shit do work, and sometimes it don't work. So as a man, and then I'm gonna say this. This is another secret that men don't know. Women have certain men in their life for certain shit. This nigga look like the type of nigga that take care of kids. You like the type that pay bills. You look like the type that a woman can use you for her problems. So this is the truth about women, right? I know women. I deal with women. I done been with a lot of women, and I know women. Women is going around carrying their problems, and they looking for a sucker. They looking for a buster. They looking for a Rudy poop. They looking for a meow meow. They looking for a fucking corny, lame fuck nigga that just dump all their problems on while they go get a pussy to a nigga like me. So women is looking for, man. So all so all the problems and bills that a woman don't wanna take care of, like a woman don't wanna I'm gonna just be honest. Women don't want to take care of their own fucking kids. So women is looking for a stupid ass nigga that gonna babysit their kids while they go out there and give the pussy to another man, bro. A woman don't want to pay her bills, so she gonna get a dumbass nigga that want her so bad that she can keep round and she can show him a little bit of attention and he think he doing something by paying her bills. Really and truly, she loving you. She using you. So my thing is, I hit girls on the first night. So one thing about me is a girl won't. I don't do shit for a girl. I tell a girl to her fucking face. One thing about me, she like me, she love me, she in love with me. I get the hit just like that. And a girl ain't finna give her pussy to no nigga that she don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? So by me getting the pussy, I'm in control. Once I start wanting the pussy, that's when your ass lose the power. So I just want to tell a lot of men like him, you don't know the game, and the game is you can't I mean, I'm gonna tell you my situation. In 2020, I met this girl that had kids. She had two kids. She was a beautiful girl that had two kids. But I didn't meet her. I met her friend outside on the block in Brownsville. I was outside minding my business, going to get some bud for my cousin. And then me just minding my business, I got a champion sweatsuit on, fresh Nike white Air Force Ones with a book bag on my back. I'm trading Forex at the time. I'm trading Forex. I was so serious about that fucking Forex shit, nigga. I would walk around with my books around me. I'm studying I'm on fucking calls. I'm doing all kind of shit. So when my cousin, he was talking to two girls, and when I walked up, I like, what's up, cuz? Shake his hand. He gave me the bud. I gave him so while he getting the bud right, I'm giving the money. So the girl, they was already talking when I pull up. So the girls, they was like, damn, who is that? Damn, who? So it was two girls. One was free, and the other girl was talking to my cousin. So the girl that was talking to my cousin, when my cousin stopped talking to her to get reaching his bag to get my bud, she was like, well, damn, who is you? I was like, I'm Vince. What's up? And she was like, you cute. I'm like, thank you. How, you know what I'm saying? What's your name? And she tell me her name. She said, you know what? You would be perfect for my friend. I got somebody for you. Keep in mind, I thought she was talking about the girl that was right there. And I would have took her too. She was all right. She was kind of cute. She was all right. And um and she was like, my friend is this, my friend is that. She got two kids. She the police. I was like, oh hell no, I ain't finna. I'm a truck. I said, hell no, I ain't want to talk to her. She the police. I smoke weed. Hell no. She was like, nah, she nice. She this and that. She just bought a Benz at the showroom floor. We make good money. We set in our careers. We don't need no nigga. She ain't say that. I don't think she said we don't need no nigga. But she was like, we single and we good girl. Nah, she ain't say good girl. She was like, we got a good career and we this and we that, right? So she for around to call the girl. So she for around the face. So she called her. And she was like, yo, I got this guy right in front of me. I think he cute. He all right. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all would be a good match. You know, she was like, you mind if I give you mind if I you mind if I give him your number? I don't think she said that. She was like, you want to see him? You want to talk to him? That motherfucker was on FaceTime, bro. That motherfucker was one of the prettiest girls I ever seen, bro. She had a pretty brown skin, pretty face. I'm talking about, she was so fucking pretty. She looked like Bernice Burgers, I swear to God. She had that Bernice type look, boy. She was fine as a motherfucker. No, first she showed me a picture, and then she called her, and then she FaceTime her, boy. And I looked at her, I said, no, first I looked at the picture, I was like, damn. Yeah, call her. I want her because I know my type. I know what type of girl I like. And make a long story short, we ended up talking and shit. And she had two kids. And I met up with her the next day. And when I met up with her the next day, I was like, damn. She met up with me with her kids. I was like, she must be trust me. But I was like, she gotta trust me. She got it because the friend that put her on to me was her best friend. They known each other since childhood, so that was perfect. So one thing about it, the girl picked me up with her kids in the car. No, first I was on some player shit. She pull up in her Benz and shit, Benz truck. I'm outside, I'm fresh as hell, fresh cut, fresh ones, I'm fresh as hell. And I was gonna holler, like talk to her for about 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. She was like, get in. I was like, damn. So I got it. I went around, got in the car, and she had a baby seat and another baby seat. I don't know if it was another baby seat or another smaller seat because one child was 2, one child 5. And I look back, and there were 2 kids in the back. And me, I don't got kids, but I love kids and kids love me type shit. And I just got that vibe and good energy and shit. And the little boy, he 5. He looking up. He looking at me like that nigga smile. He was so happy to see that a guy was in his life. So I could tell. I was like, damn, she probably don't bring no niggas around her kids because I could tell how hype her kids was to seeing me. And then she was like, why y'all so quiet now? Y'all was just not talking. Why y'all so quiet now? So make a long story short, the child bonded with me like the both of them. The boy was 5, the girl 2. The little baby, she 2. She so pretty. She talked to me like they love me. So make a long story short, I wanted to deal with the kids. The kids wanted to deal with me. They daddy wasn't in their life. They had 2 separate dads. The daddy wasn't in their life, but I was a free nigga, so I had the bread and I had the time. I wasn't even working, but I had the money. And I was looking out for her, and we wasn't even in no relationship. We wasn't even then. I was just looking out for her, looking out for the kids. So if I come over there and we about to go somewhere, and the kid trying to zip up his coat and can't do it, I help him zip up his coat. The nigga trying to unbutton his pants, he can't button his pants, I help him do that. Um, Tying his shoe, I help him do that. Help him put his coat on. Help him with his homework. Motherfucking take him get a haircut. Goddamn, give him money, buy him long johns, buy him socks, buy him t-shirts, buy him food, pick him up from school, take him to school. I was doing everything under the sun that a stepdaddy supposed to do. And I remember doing that time, Brittany Renner. I ain't even had social media. I ain't even knew nothing about social media like that. And I was on YouTube, just watching YouTube. And Brittany Renner, that's when I seen Brittany Renner in that chair in the car. And she was like, it's easy to get pregnant by these niggas because they don't use condoms. And the girl said, what she said? She said, she was like, it's stepdaddy season. So I enjoy being a stepdaddy, but guess what? I'm a real nigga, and I know that one day this nigga might look me in the face, and that nigga might say, nigga, shut the fuck up, you ain't my daddy. If that nigga was to ever tell me I ain't his daddy, I probably would tell his motherfucking ass, nigga, I don't want to be your motherfucking daddy, nigga. I ain't got no kids on purpose, little nigga. I don't give a fuck about you, just like you don't give a fuck about me. I ain't never wanted no motherfucking kids, nigga, but the nigga ain't never told me that. But if he ever was to tell me, you ain't my daddy, I would say, nigga, I know I ain't your fucking daddy, and I ain't want to be your goddamn daddy, nigga. Who the fuck wants some kids? Your own dad ain't even want your ass. So I wish that nigga would tell me I ain't his daddy, but I'm a cool ass nigga, and niggas and kids love me. So I would say to this stepdaddy, don't be in your feelings because they use you and they don't want your ass. You gotta be a man to to accept the fact that people may use you. Like that girl, she used the fuck out of me. Not really because I wanted to do this. I was voluntarily. I see a problem, fix it. I even told this girl, I said, tell me all your problems and I'll help you solve them. Because she needed some help. She was a single parent. I'm talking about this motherfucker got to take kids to school. She got to get up in the morning time, fix her hair, do that kid hair, do that kid hair, wash her ass, wash the child ass, wash that child ass, get herself together, get all them kids together, iron her clothes, iron their clothes, fix breakfast, and take them to school. Nigga, I get tired of watching that shit, so I just jumped in and just like helped. I was like, fuck it. I help you. We'll figure this shit out later. Like these kids, they can't, they don't know how to do nothing. The child trying to open a motherfucking Capri Sun, he can't do it. I'm teaching them. So it came a time where it's something similar to this, like to this step. What happened? When I first, after a couple months went by, it was a little girl birthday, and I was like, I wonder if she gonna invite me to the birthday party, right? So she didn't invite me to the birthday party, which was cool. But I said, okay, if that motherfucker invite me to the birthday party, she fuck with me and she's serious. But she did invite me to the birthday party, so that was all right. That was cool. And what am I about to say? I don't even think I ever went to none of their birthday parties, bro. To think about it, because fuck, first of all, their daddy might be there, which I understand. I was never tripping because I knew my position and I knew that these kids ain't mine, and I knew that that you ain't gonna get no return on your investment. So the best thing you can do is just take care of the child genuinely, and when they get 20, 30 years old, they'll look back and appreciate what you did, because you can't fault a child for wanting to be with their biological dad. Even if the dad ain't never ever been in their life, they still got a biological connection to the dad. And but my situation, when I was taking care of them kids, one day I was at the girl house, and the girl she was working third shift. I was at the girl house with the kids. See, one thing about me, I know shit. When I used to be over there, I used to be thinking, if a knock on that door, I'm expecting it to be their baby father. If I'm I'm expecting their baby father to come, and I'm expecting that shit. Right? So one day, me and the kids was there, and she was going to work, and a nigga came to the I was about to go outside, and I had the little two-year-old girl in my arms, excuse me, and the other boy was walking out the door. This dude came up, and when I opened the door and walked out, he kind of had a bop to his walk, and then when he saw me, he stopped. So I noticed that. And then the dude was like, the little boy was like, yo, what's up, such and such? So I was like, he gotta be somebody. I ain't never thought it was one of their dads. And it kind of, and then it makes so bad. I thought about it. I was on the phone with the girl, the mother, on my earbuds. That when earbuds first came out, 2020, 2021. And I was on the phone, and he was like, yo, I want to give Chrissy some money. I'm like, who? I ain't even mean to say that name. He like, yeah, I want to give her some money. And I was like, who is that? And then I was like, what? I was like, who? Not with an attitude. I was like, who? What? And then he was like, such and such. I was like, oh, okay. And then the girl ain't never said, yeah, that's my baby father, that's their daddy. She just on the phone quiet. And now that I look back, and I didn't even know that was their dad. If I would have known that was their dad, I would have gave the child to the dad. But the nigga so nonchalant, and he a street nigga, that he ain't even saying nothing to me. That nigga was so cool. He ain't even saying nothing to me. He ain't even saying it to the kid. And then remember I said the little boy recognized the dad. So the little boy was like, yo, what's up? And he was about to go to him. And the nigga was so cool and so slick. He was like, nah, don't come. The base was like, nah, don't come. Like, don't come. So I was like, so I'm watching this shit. I noticed everything. I noticed he had a ring on. I noticed he got sweats. He got the Jordans on. So I know he had to be on some dope boy shit. And then he gave a wad of money. The nigga ain't put the shit in the envelope. The nigga had a rubber band, gave her some money. The nigga ain't even got down. When I give girls money, I make it professional. You will never see me give a woman money hand to hand. I put it in something, be slick or some shit. So I could take. So um when the dude came up, I looked at the girl, because the little baby was in my arm. I looked at the little baby, and I noticed she ain't even say daddy. She ain't even react. She just was doing stupid shit, playing in her mouth. So basically she don't know what to do because they ain't got a relationship with him. So really and truly, they love me more than they love him. But um but I ain't took that to my head. And I always respected him, even though I ain't know him. I ain't had no relationship with the nigga. I ain't even want to know him. But I probably felt like I probably would have had to meet him one day if me and her would have been serious. See, the thing about it, me and the mother got so off balance till we wasn't even cool like that. We wasn't even like that much in love. I was in love with the kids, so I would take care of the kids, looking out for the kids. And me and her wasn't even like that. So um Brian even had to have no animosity towards me because I was dealing with his baby mom. But make a long story short, I know not to get too involved with the kids. Even if you might do get too involved with the kids, I know these kids ain't mine, and I know this is your woman. And I asked her when I first got with her, I was like, "Is you sure you over your baby father?" She was like, "Yeah." I like, "You sure you over?" She's like, "Yeah." You would not go back to the nigga. She was like, "Yeah." But me in my mind, I know women. And only reason I know women is because I've been the man all my life. I've been like a celebrity all my life when it comes to girls. And I've been like a celebrity to women, and I've been a side nigga to women. So I know the truth about women. So that was my little experience with dealing with a girl with kids. But I knew not to wife her up. I knew that we would never be nothing serious, because and then I used to encourage her to get her ass back with her baby father, because Christmas would come around. And because when Christmas was about to come around, I met her like August. When Christmas was about to come around, she sent me a text like in December, first, second week of December, like, yo, we need to take a break or some shit. I'm like, what, bitch? Why? I just got off the phone with you. Why you ain't told me this when we was on the phone? I'm like, bitch, I just saw you earlier today. Why you ain't told me this when you? I like, all right, cool. Whatever you say. Matter of fact, she's talking about, oh, I can take you home. No, motherfucker, I'll leave now. You ain't gotta take me home, nothing. So so um, so during Christmas, leading up to Christmas and on Christmas Day, I noticed she was sad, and I noticed she was like sad, and I used to encourage her. You need to get your ass back with your baby father, because a man need this, because she done fucked up by having two kids from two different dicks. I say you need to pick one of them two motherfuckers, and you need to I'm the nigga that she fucking. And I used to tell her ass, you need to get back with your motherfucking baby father. Like, I ain't had no shame in that shit, because I really feel like a man and a woman that had a child together, they need to be together. So I would never wife up a girl that got a baby from a man. And most men don't know that. So it's like investing, and you ain't gonna get you ain't gonna get nothing out of the deal. But the child may not respect you now, but when she get older, she gonna learn, because one thing gonna happen is, if you took care of the if you took care of the child for X amount of years, and the child don't respect you, or they don't appreciate it, and she go fuck with her biological father, um the biological father gonna hurt her again, and the biological gonna leave her ass again, and then she gonna try to come back to the baby father. Another part of the story I left out, when I was dealing with that girl that had kids, the 5-year-old boy, he wanted a dad so bad. I felt so sorry for him. I wanted to give him my all, because I had a dad in my life, but he wasn't my type of dad. He wasn't my type of nigga. We ain't never got along. He went in the crib. I'm glad he went in the crib, because I would have been like his puss ass. You know what I'm saying? But I had uncles, I had cousins, I had older uncles, I had plenty cousins, I had they friends. So I was raised by real niggas. I was raised by men at grandma house every day after school. So I know what it feel like to be raised by a village. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga wanted me, man, to teach him about sports. He wanted me. The nigga wanted me. He was like, so you ain't got no kids? I'm like, nah, I ain't got no kids. This the 5-year-old son talking to me. He like, so you ain't got no kids? Like, nah, I ain't got no kids. He was like, so he's like, I ain't got a dad. He's like, so I can be your dad and you could be my son. He be like, wait, I'm sorry. And he's like, I could be your son. He made a mistake and correct it. So he's like, I could be your son and you could be my dad. I was like, yeah, you could. That could work. I don't mind. And he wanted that so bad, bro. Like, he wanted that so bad, and that touched my heart. Like, I understand how men will fall in love with a child that ain't his, bro. Because even to this day, that shit happened in 2020, bro. I still think about them motherfucking kids all the time, boy. I got a new phone. I got an iPhone 17. I just had the iPhone 10. I still got my phone. Them shit. So the pictures that we used to take, I used to take a lot of pictures, bro. I used to spend a lot of time with them kids, because the mom ain't had nobody to watch the kid, and I used to watch them. So think about this. That woman didn't have nobody to watch her child. I used to watch two kids for free. And I used to take care of the kids to the maximum motherfucking ability. And that motherfucker ain't gave me one damn dime. She ain't gave me not one dime of my money back. The bitch ain't bought me one thing. The bitch ain't never fed me one time. I done took them motherfucking, I took every time, one time. So I'm the type of nigga, I don't take girls on dates. But I take your kids on a date, because a kid deserve and experience. See, me, I had to tell her one time, I say, I spoil your daughter and I spoil your kids, and I take them on dates and do things for her, for them, because they don't have a man in their life. You got baby daddies, ex-boyfriends, you got best friends, you got male friends, you got too many damn niggas around you. So that's why I told her to her face. That's why I don't really, she had a nerve to say, well, you ain't even took me out on a date yet, cuz bitch, you got too many niggas around you. Like, you can't tell me you got 1,000 motherfucking best friends, you done been with this many niggas. She was 8 years older than me. So girl, you ain't finna pimp on me. Like, no. I figured, let me do the most important thing I could do for you is take care of your motherfucking kids. I had my priorities together. I give you the things that you need. I ain't giving the things that you want, because she done had niggas that, this motherfucker done had babies from a drug kingpin and got a baby from a goddamn scamming ass nigga. So this girl done been with rich niggas, scamming niggas, dope boys, all type of niggas. I told her, if you think for one fucking minute I'ma spend a damn dollar on you, why would I told her the truth. I say, why would I spend money on you when niggas that you used to deal with had 10, 20 times more money than me, and they still ain't kept your ass happy? What the fuck my little bit of money gonna do? So the main thing I told her I was willing to do is solve your problems, and I'm willing to give you what you need, because I had to break this down to her stupid ass. I say, bitch, it's a fucking difference between need, want, and got to have. Bitch, you don't need that, motherfucker. You want that. You don't need that. Why the fuck would I buy you a bag when you got 7 bags that you don't wear? Why the fuck would I buy you some damn Christian Dior sandals when you can't even find the other shoe to the other motherfucker Chanel shits? I had to break all that shit down, bro. So, man, you as a man, bro, you better learn women. You better learn women quick as hell. If you don't got the experience dealing with women like I do, you better learn from a nigga like me, bro. And you better learn from and then you gotta learn that you gotta find fresh, brand new, unused, untouched, fresh out the plastic women. That's why most niggas they got some damn sense. They fuck with young girls, because young girls ain't been through the slums yet. Young girls ain't been fucked over. And what you want is a girl with no experience, like a girl that ain't got an experience with a heartbreak, because girls turn into niggas once they get their heartbreak. Girls turn into stone cold killers once they get their heart broke. So a girl that had a heart broke, a girl that had a pussy took, a girl that had her ass beat, a girl that been fucked over, a girl that been played, a girl that been cheated on, them the type of motherfucking girls you gotta stay the fuck away from. You know what I'm saying? So just stay away from them, bro. And just know, like, you taking care of another man's child ain't gonna get you nowhere, bro. But it'll get your ass a place in heaven. And then you gotta understand, it might take for that girl to get in her damn 30s to realize that you was the right nigga for her versus her daddy. Because one thing about it, her daddy gonna leave her ass again. I've seen plenty movies where even I done seen a lot of movies, even like Will Smith movie, when Will Smith ain't had no daddy and Uncle Phil was in his life. The niggas be so excited, like, yeah, my daddy about to come get me, my daddy about to come get me, my daddy about to come get me. And then the motherfucker be like, man, your daddy ain't coming. I remember I was like that with my daddy one time when I was young. My daddy was popping when I was young. And had money, had a car, he was popping. By the time I got damn near 10, that motherfucker done fell off the edge of the earth. But I remember my Uncle Spook was just be like, man, your dad ain't coming. I used to be waiting, looking out the window, waiting. Your dad ain't coming. That nigga ain't never came. So I know how I feel that for a child to love the love a man and his ass ain't coming through, and you wanna be like him, and you wanna it make you happy type shit. You know what I'm saying? But you as a man, you gotta accept that that's some hard ass shit to accept. Like, damn, bro, I'm gonna be taking care of the child, and the child ain't mine, and the child don't respect me. But that's okay, because it could be worse. What if that was your child? You gotta pay child support. Like, what that? Because really and truly, I'd rather be a nigga with no kid take care of another nigga child, because if that was my child, look at it. Excuse me. Look at the guys that really got kids. The girl The girls run off with the kids. The girls are goddamn run off and have a baby by another man. The girls will run off, suck another nigga dick. The girls will run off, give another nigga some pussy. The girls will run off and won't let the nigga see the child. Just imagine that was you. But think about it, that ain't you because you ain't got no kids. So we gonna get back into the video, man. But don't feel bad, bro. I know it hurt, and I know it hurt, and I know it hurt. But don't feel bad once you find out that them. I'm gonna say this. I mean, one time I was with them. I was with the child mother, and I was with the kids, and I was with the child mother. I was with the kids, and we was decorating the. See, I was such a good man, bro. I wanted to put a smile on the kid's face. I bought all the motherfucking. Nigga, I used to buy. She had her spirit down for Christmas. She's like, I ain't doing nothing for Christmas. I say, no, you can't do that for them kids. It's about them kids. Fuck your feelings, bitch. It's about them kids. The kids is 2 and the kids is 5. Man, I bought shit up. I decorated the motherfucking crib, tree, all that shit, and then the bitch wanna argue about the tree. Bitch, first of all, you ain't even wanting to do nothing. Now you want to take control. And I learned a lot of stuff about her. That's why the nigga don't want to fuck with you. And then as we putting up stockings, it's her name, her sister name, one child name, the other child name, and then I don't know how my name came about. And the little boy was like, "This is family. You ain't family." And that shit, I was like, "Oh word." I was like, "You know what? You right." And I think I was about to leave or something. And then it was like, no, 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 he ain't. No, he meant what he said. And I was like, you right. One thing about me, I ain't in denial. Right is right, wrong is wrong. No matter how ugly the truth is the truth. The nigga said that you are not family. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, damn. And then that shit fucked me up so bad, I had to pause and I was like, you right, I ain't family. Let me get the fuck away from it. So it been times that I was reminded that nigga, you ain't shit. Remember that, bro. You ain't shit to these kids. But I knew I was something because I knew I made an impact on their life because I taught them things. I taught the little girl potty training. Little boys to help him with his motherfucking homework. The mama ain't got no patience. She ain't got no motherfucking patience. Boy, come and sit down, boy. Even though his ass ain't get it, his ass won't get it. His ass won't get it. You still gotta sit there and spend 1,000 hours teaching his ass because this is your job. And I let them know my job is to take care of you. I don't even got no fucking job. So I was blessed not to have a job but still have money. So be all right. It's all right, bro, if you take care of a child that ain't yours. But just know, but just be willing, just be mindful that any day this shit could end. And that's another thing. When I was fucking with that girl, any day could be my last day fucking with that bitch. And we wasn't even fucking like that. We wasn't even on good terms, but I was just taking care of the kids. That what kept me fucking with her longer because I love them damn kids. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay, bro. But in his situation, he need to cut their ass loose. My man right here in this video, he need to cut their motherfucking ass loose. Be like, okay, that disrespectful. You don't want me in your life. You want your daddy. Let your daddy pay for it. Bitch, I take my damn house back. Nigga, I take all my shit back. You know what I'm saying? And take care of yourself. And see, as a man, and that taught me a valuable lesson. That's why I don't regret nothing with her and them kids. That taught me a very valuable lesson. And the lesson was that people use certain people. Like if I and then I came in a game as a man that'll take care of everything, a man that'll solve problems, a man that'll take care of kids, a man that'll take care of you. And I wasn't even fucking her because I respected her because she's a mother. I ain't want to slut out no mother. I ain't want to have you sucking my dick. I'm nutting in your mouth and I'm slutting your ass out and you kissing your kids. I got respect for myself and I got respect for them kids. So I ain't even want to even slut the bitch out. Like I probably, and then I got so close to her that once I met her, I was already sleeping in her bed. So me as a motherfucking player, I'm like, nigga, I'm already winning. Fuck the pussy. This girl got me in her bed and got me around her kids. Nigga, I got her heart, bro. If she love her kids and she put me around her kids, bro, the nigga, the heart is more valuable than her pussy. So I was looking at like, man, I'm close to her heart. She let me in her heart. She let me in her circle. She let me in her personal space. She let me in her car. She let me in her home. Like I thought that was something valuable, man. Come to fucking find out, bitch, that motherfucker was a scorned black woman. That motherfucker was turned out to be the damn devil. But I don't regret nothing. We ended on a high note, and I ain't doing nothing but took care of her, and I took all the losses. So as a man, I can tell y'all more, but man, let's get back into the video. But I took a lot of losses, but it's okay because I wanted to do that, and I was prepared for if all hell broke loose.
But y'all in cahoots with trying to get me to give up my ticket that I paid for. Ain't nobody, come on now, ain't nobody in cahoots. They just say she want her daddy to see her daddy graduate. What's wrong with that? Yeah, but you brought it to her. She told me you brought it to her. You brought it. You convinced her to do that. Because we trying to build a family. We trying to build a family. After 17 years. We trying to build a family. After 17 years. Yeah, after 17.
See, that's the scary. That's some scary ass truth. And one thing men need to know is if a woman have a baby by a man, she gonna love that nigga to the end of the day. She gonna love that nigga to death. Even if that nigga beat her ass, that nigga cheated on her. Just look at Krishan Rock and Blueface. Nigga, Blueface dog that bitch out so bad. That nigga did the worst. That nigga done knock her tooth out. That bitch got all that tattoos on her face trying to prove that she loyal. That nigga don't give a damn about that girl. And she went he did all that fuck shit to her. He went to jail. She crying that he in jail, begging for him to come home. And then when he came home, he disrespected her again, mistreated her again, and just violated her ass again. You know what I'm saying? So women love their baby daddy, boy. They'll love their baby daddy. So you gotta understand that. And not even their baby daddy. A girl will love a nigga that she ever been with. So that's why I'm telling y'all the secret. This what they don't tell y'all. You can't fuck with a girl that been fucked before. You can't fuck with a girl that been wiped up before. You can't fuck with a girl that done had a baby from a nigga before. You gotta get you a brand new girl, bro. You gotta get you a brand new girl. This'll never ever happen if a bitch ain't got no track record. This'll never happen if a girl ain't never been with nobody. If she ever been with somebody, she's thinking about that nigga. And this what most niggas don't know too. You think you with your girl because your girl like you whole time. That bitch with you cause I don't want her. You know how many girls I used to be with, not even be with, that I used to have in my possession. I used to fuck on till I got tired of her. And the only reason she left me because I wouldn't wife her ass up. She want me to wife her ass up, but I ain't the type to wife women up. And the women left me and got with your ass. See, a woman will want a relationship. And if your ass don't give her a relationship in a certain period amount of time, she'll leave and go be with a nigga tomorrow. And he gonna give her a baby and break up with her stupid ass the next day. And she gonna come back to you on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, get the fuck out my motherfucking face. So as a man, it's okay. You gotta learn the truth. That girl said she trying to get her family back together. I tell you, bro, I was encouraging that girl to get back with her family. Yeah, Shawty, you need to be with your baby daddy. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't want your motherfucking ass. I like fresh pussy. I like brand. I told, and then everything about me, man. I told her I like brand new drawers, brand new socks, brand new t-shirts. I like brand new women. I like brand new meals, Shawty. I like everything brand new. I don't buy nothing used, bro. I might buy a used car. Hell no. You ain't want nothing used, bro. A girl, you damn sure ain't want no used girl. Because the previous owner can have her.
17 years. I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay.
And then she say she don't see anything wrong with that. That's some sad ass shit, boy. You gotta think of the mindset of this girl, bro. The mindset of this girl. She say she don't see nothing wrong with that. She don't see nothing wrong with that. Okay. You got a lot of times as a man, when you get fucked over to the max, you gotta be like, okay, all right, okay. And don't even do nothing. But just do what you're supposed to do. See, as a man, When you realize you've been disrespected, you gotta not even disrespect them back, but you gotta walk away, and you gotta walk away and never return. That the coldest, most gangster shit your ass can do. I done had girls that I was dealing with, and say if a girl want a baby and I won't give her a baby, a girl will leave me and go get with a nigga that gonna give her a baby. And the bitch the nigga gonna dog her out, mistreat her, fuck over her. And I told her some of these reasons why I don't wanna have a baby, and that nigga did the same thing to her. And now she wanna come back to me, and I see one thing about me, if I'm dealing with a girl and we stop dealing, I never ever deal with you again. I won't. I won't deal with you ever again. And that what I love about myself, and that what women respect about me. I have a lot of good girls in my life. I'm talking about I have a lot of attractive girls. I'm talking about I like the best of the best. I like tens, bro. And if that girl disrespect me, or she violated, or if I think she fucking with another nigga, or if she do fuck with another nigga, she can never fuck with me again, bro. Never, ever, never, dog. I'm talking about for real. So even if you dealing with a girl for 5, 10, 15 years, bro, it don't even matter, bro. I done dealt with girls for 5, 10, 15 years. A long time. 16, 17. Nigga, I done dealt with girls for a long time, bro. If me and her was to ever stop talking, we would never start back talking ever again. And so that's what you got to do when a girl disrespect you. So in like this case right here, since the woman, she disrespecting you, she says she's trying to get her family back. And another thing, girls are want their baby daddy, but their baby daddy don't want them, and she'll find a replacement. Um, she'll find a replacement for the time period that your ass in her life. So you gotta be careful, dog. I just promise you gotta be careful as a man. Man, you gotta be careful, but it ain't your fault. That's why as a man you gotta learn the game. And I could tell by his damn stomach, he got a fresh shape up, white teeth. He seem like a cool ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be a fly nigga, dog. The fly niggas is the main niggas. You gotta be either you gotta be a fly nigga like me or a crash out dummy. Girls like cool fly niggas and they like crash out dummies. If you a do boy, she gonna use you. If you a nice guy, she gonna use you. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that, man. Make sure y'all like, share, comment.